Hello, my name is Courtney Johnson, Adult Education Coordinator for the Helms Academy at Temple. This is a recap of Math Roundtable. When solving math problems, it's important to remember to look out for the important numbers in each problem. Then, determine how you want to solve the problem. Will we need to use addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division? Make sure you complete all of the required steps. Some problems may have more than one step. Make sure you complete them all to find your final answer. Let's take a look at this first problem. Daniel and Paul went hunting. On the first day, Daniel caught 3 rabbits and Paul caught 8 deer. On the second day, Daniel caught 4 rabbits and Paul caught 7 deer. On which day of hunting did Daniel and Paul catch a higher ratio of rabbits to deer? So, how are we going to set up our ratios? For day 1, 3 over 8, or 2 colons, equals 0.375, which equals 37.5%. On the second day, they caught 4 rabbits and 7 deer. This is 0.571 or 57.1%. They caught a higher ratio of rabbits to deer on the second day. Do you see how we set up our ratio? Turned it to a decimal and then a percent. This is the easiest way to compare ratios. Let's take a look at the next problem. Josita received $50 as a gift. She plans to buy 2 cassette tapes that cost $9 each and a headphone set that costs $25. How much money will she have left? Our first step here, we need to multiply $9 times 2 for each of the cassette tapes that she plans to buy. Our second step, we need to add $18 and $25. Our $25 is for the headphone set. We see here we have $43 total. Is this the end of our problem? No, we need to take away $50 from 43. She will have $7 left over. For this problem, let's complete this pattern. We're given the numbers 5, 7, 10, 14. How are these numbers increasing? You can see 5 to 7 is plus 2. 7 to 10 is plus 3. 10 to 14 is plus 4. As such, we can see each of these numbers is increasing by 1. So what should our next number be in this pattern? 14 plus 5 is 19. 19 plus 6 is 25. 25 plus 7 is 32. We have now completed the pattern. Are you ready for some statistics? Sally received scores on math quizzes as shown below. Find her mean score. As you see, we're given this data set, which is her quiz scores. Let's find her mean score. Our first step will be to add each of these scores together. As you see, adding all of her quiz scores gives us a total of 720. To find her mean, we need to divide this number, 720, by how many are in the data set. 720 divided by 9 is 80. The mean score is 80. We chose to divide 720 by 9 because there are 9 quiz scores total. Be careful, some data sets will give you outliers, such as this data set with the number 45. Some problems may ask you to find the mean with and without the outlier. The outliers in this data set are the 45 and the 52. These numbers are significantly different than the other numbers in the data set. Lastly, let's look at a geometry problem. Let's find the difference between the area of the provided square and the area of the provided rectangle. Here are our measurements for the square and the rectangle. We see for the square, each side is 6 feet. For the rectangle, we have a length of 8 feet and a width of 3 feet. The area of a square is side by side. Since this is a square and they give us the information for one side, we know each side is equal. So the area for this square will be 6 feet times 6 feet, which is 36 feet squared. The area of a rectangle is length times width. Since we are already given both of these measurements, we can just times. 3 feet by 8 feet is 24 feet squared. Are we finished with this problem? We're not. Let's take a look. Lastly, we need to find the difference between these two areas. 36 feet squared minus 24 feet squared is 12 feet squared. Are you interested in more practice? Reach out to your coordinator who can provide you with some extra practice for you to complete. Make sure you take some time to check out the Helms Academy YouTube page for more recaps of Math Roundtable and Writing Club. Thanks so much for joining me. Take care.